So I'm not the biggest fan of Spider-Man. I'm not. But fuck, that was an awesome trailer.
Well, I am a big Spider-Man fan.
You are.
And yes. Oh
that
my
was
God.
fucking perfect.
That's what I'm talking about for a trailer. I've seen this trailer like maybe 1,000 times since it came out last month.
It's like that?
Yeah, no, this movie looks great.
It's amazing. I don't really have anything to say. Vulture looks perfect.
Vulture looks great.
He is really menacing, though.
Yeah, and they have Michael Keaton to play him. Michael Keaton's a great actor.
I'm just interested in what his plan is, because he seems to be using some sort of purple weapon.
Supposedly those weapons are made from technology, like leftover technology from the Chitauri.
That's cool.
From the first Avengers.
That's awesome. So we got Vulture as the main villain. Tony Stark is around, so I guess he's like
in there.
A mentor.
Shocker is also in the movie. That you slightly see him, the guy with the thing.
That's awesome.
So Shocker's in the movie.
Oh, so we got a team up then?
Yeah. I'm not sure, but I think rumor is that Mysterio might be in it, but again.
So are you saying that this might be like a setup to Sinister Six? That they're already sort of building a team?
No, I wouldn't jump that far ahead.
But they could be laying seeds.
Yeah,
for
and the thing with Spider-Man is he's one of those characters where you can do multiple villains,
and he could take them on.
Yeah, he could take them on, and it wouldn't be an issue because most of his villains are
just guys, really.
Yeah, just people with weapons,
suits,
either
weapons.
Weaponized suits or whatever. But the thing that I like about this is they're trying something different. Yeah. They're not going the route of let's do Green Goblin again. They're not doing
Even though
that.
he is a really good villain, but things we've seen him too many times. And honestly, I've always wanted Vulture. I've been telling this for years. I've always wanted to see a Vulture movie. But I kind of wish they had the one. I know he's not canon, but in the animated series, that Vulture can absorb a life force.
Absorbs the youth.
Yeah, I think that was really cool and a nice take on him. But this one clearly doesn't have it.
But Vulture is basically
he's an old guy.
Mad scientist. Oh, the Tinkerer is also in this movie as well.
Oh, well, that makes sense. Who built the suit? The Tinkerer built the suit.
Making all these technologies for his characters.
See, this builds a universe within one movie.
Especially within already a movie universe that exists. So basically what you're doing is world building.
Yeah.
So you're seeing with the Marvel Netflix shows, you're getting the nitty gritty of the underworld.
The street
with
level.
the Avengers, you're getting
the global,
the big
universal
superhero shit. With Guardians and Thor, you're getting
universe.
Space and multiverse and all that. And then with Spider-Man, you're getting the grander picture of all of New York. Yeah. Also
Ant-Man.
Yeah.
Well, Ant-Man's more like the poor man Tony Stark.
Yeah, exactly.
And we need that.
Yes, and the thing I love with Spider-Man is it's funny.
It is funny. I'll give it that. I actually laughed.
You see him cracking jokes at the bank robberies.
That was the best thing ever.
He's like, you're not the Avengers. Okay, but okay. That's awesome. And
that's funny. That is what he would say.
And they're trying to hit him and take swings, and he's just dodging,
bob and
weaving, and oh man. And
then he reacts like a kid would because he is a kid.
He's a kid. And the thing is, I see this kid Tom Holland playing.
Never heard of him actually. It's the first time I've ever seen him.
I forgot what else he was in. He was in that Flood movie with what's his name? The guy who played Obi-Wan Kenobi in the prequels.
Ewan McGregor?
Yeah, there you go. The Tsunami movie that came out years ago. I think he was in it.
Never saw it.
Either way,
this is amazing. No, this is just
this kid.
This is a great Spider-Man.
Spider-Man was, for me, I know you disagree with this, but for me, he was the best part of Civil War.
And I'll explain why. It's just I've seen Captain America take on so many villains, and I've seen all these guys take on such huge villains that when I see them go up against Spider-Man get bitched out so fast, I'm like, come on, man, don't do that.
He can do whatever a spider can.
I guess.
And specifically, one of those things is whoop Captain America's ass.
Bro, I am a Captain America fanboy. Okay, I can't watch my boy lose.
You think I'm not a Captain America fan? Who dressed up as Captain America one year?
You did. That's true. You did. You did dress up as a classic one from the first Avengers one. Yeah. But no, this movie just really good. It looks good.
This movie looked like they took the essence of Spider-Man and just.
I am so upset about one thing though that I'm kind of tired of them doing it. Where you see him hold two things together, he already held the train.
Well, we haven't seen that since Spider-Man 2.
Yeah, but we've seen him hold other shit together before, so it's not we've seen that.
It's to show you just how strong he is.
But he's already shown us that in the Avengers Civil War, so we don't really need to see him do more of that. What he should do is maybe take on a machine twice the size or something, or
it's a boat.
Yeah, but it's just a boat.
Yeah, I mean it's big. It's split in half. He's trying to hold it together.
True. I wonder how he's gonna like pull it back together. Because it doesn't look like he can actually do it. It looks like he was struggling.
Actually, now that you mention it, I have one question about the train scene in Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
Why did Spider-Man have to stop the train? I just saw Spider-Man 2 on Sunday.
Right.
Dr. Octopus didn't mess with the brakes in that train.
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't. Like they just he just turned them into like the railing that went to like a dead end in the middle of the city, which that would never happen.
Why the fuck would it just be a dead end? It would curve back around.
Yeah, like there will be no tracks connecting to it. But yeah,
why the fuck would you connect a dead end train?
Yeah, like if I remember correctly, Doc Ock did not mess with the brakes. So why the fuck did the train conductor not
pull it?
Pull it.
Maybe he said that if he pulls it, the train will flip over.
You know what? The guy was suicidal. He's like, fuck it, this is how I go, and I want everybody to come with me. And Spider-Man ruined his plans, and then he became Spider-Man's greatest foe.
I still call horseshit that nobody on that train, like...
Actually...
Like, no one... Everyone was just...
It's New York, especially...
You tell me not one person would be like, hey bro, so like, I was on a train today, and I know who Spider-Man is.
I fucking saw Spider-Man without his mask. Oh shit, it's that guy.
It's that guy. Hey, Peter.
Or like, when did Spider-Man 2 come out?
2004.
2004. Yeah, so like, so
people had cell phones.
People had cell phones.
Nobody would.
It was a really shitty pixelated cameras.
He was in front of them.
No, they can't do that in a current day Spider-Man movie. Because the second Spider-Man's gonna be maskless, trying to stop this. You're gonna have somebody on their phone yelling, "World Star!"
World Star. Well, thankfully they don't do that. But this movie looks really good. I want to see it. I'm gonna see it several times over.
Yep.
Just wonder if his friend gets any powers. Does the Asian kid get any powers?
No. It's just a friend. That's one of the things that people were complaining, because even though that character has a different name in the movie, he's basically Miles Morales' best friend.
So he's Harry Osborn?
No. Oh. He's Ultimate Spider-Man's best friend. Not Peter, but Miles.
So there will be a Harry Osborn soon, or is he now?
And like honestly, like I don't mind, because this is Peter Parker in high school, so I don't mind him having
multiple friends,
other friends and stuff like that. Because technically, he doesn't.
Why would he only have one friend?
Well, they established that he's a loser.
Yeah, no, but even losers have a group of loser friends. Like no one loser is just by himself. There's other losers with him.
Well, he has the one friend, and that girl played by Zendaya.
Yeah, but is she even a friend? She seems just like a bully.
Yeah, pretty much. Anyways, so what I was getting to is that like Spider-Man doesn't meet Gwen Stacy or Harry Osborn until he gets to college.
True. Then that's where they become friends, and then she has to die by Green Goblin.
Yeah, and I mean
do you think they're gonna do Green Goblin though? Like the real one?
Yes.
Purple hat, purple vest.
Well, with the Marvel comics, it's gonna be different, but I could see it being a closer representation than what we've gotten already. And
the first one's good. I like the.
But yeah, like I could see them doing the Green Goblin and all that, but not yet.
No, definitely not yet. He has to go through. He needs a Jackal. The Jackal needs to appear already. He needs to fight a lot of more villains before he gets the Green Goblin.
And the thing that I love about this is like, okay, now that it's part of the MCU, it's not getting rebooted again.
No,
that's not happening.
Well, it will be eventually rebooted when they become too old, and then they need to refresh the franchise. But
that's the great thing about casting
Tom Holland.
Is
he like 16?
No, he's 19.
Oh, he looks really young.
I think he just turned 20.
He looks really young though.
Yeah, he looks the part because like he looks super young, and like that's great. Like he could play Spider-Man for the next 10 years.
Well, Spider-Man now is supposed to be in his 30s. In the comic books,
exactly.
He's like in his 30s.
He could literally go from like kid Spider-Man into like the adult Spider-Man that we know now in the comics, who's like the world's greatest superhero.
I'm just
like we could literally see the Spider-Man grow up
before our eyes. Do you think they'll ever do a Superior Spider-Man? Like
I would love to see that. That'd be great. That's a great story.
It is a really good story.
Because think about it. Robert Downey Jr., he's in his 50s now. Like, I think he's like 50, 51.
Yeah, but the thing is, with this technology, he doesn't need to do anything. He just needs to be
exactly.
Robert Downey Jr. The suit could just be some other asshole.
Just have the suit.
Or just CGI. Yeah. Just CGI the shit out of it.
Yeah, like they did in Civil War.
Yeah, he wasn't even there. They just need it for like the lying down.
And yes, you could do that, but like, okay, he's not going to be around forever.
Nope.
And neither are going to be these people. So like, right now, Tom Holland, them casting him so young, main reason is because they want him to be around for a while. So like eventually, and like when we saw Doctor Strange, it felt like they're setting up Benedict Cumberbatch to be the guy who takes Robert Downey Jr.'s place.
Essentially, because he's a little bit younger than him.
Exactly.
But he's still within the same age range, so he maybe has.
No, he's a lot younger. He's in his early 30s.
Oh, really? He looks really old.
Well,
like
of course
his
they
face.
made him look older. He's weird looking.
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
He is a little weird looking.
Yeah, he's fucking weird looking. But yeah, so. But casting Tom Holland at being so young, especially Spider-Man, which is Marvel's biggest character, it's their biggest cash cow. It's
Definitely.
Like Spider-Man, like when Marvel canceled the X-Men comics and the Fantastic Four comics because they didn't have the rights to those characters, they couldn't do the same thing with Spider-Man because Spider-Man brings them so much money. It's
Because you can do anything with Spider-Man. He is
exactly.
Everyone can understand this kid. You can connect with him very easily.
So I can easily see them basically like grooming Spider-Man as being like the main character in the MCU.
Oh, they could easily do it.
They could easily do it.
Well, after Superior Spider-Man, they showed that
I know people go off in the internet and they complain. They like, oh no, we want a different Spider-Man. We want Ultimate Spider-Man and stuff like that.
Why?
And I'm like, shut the fuck up, all right? You're like, look, like whenever he's Spider-Man, I want to see Peter Parker. I don't want to see nobody else. I don't want to see Miles Morales. I don't want to see Miguel O'Hara. Nope. I don't want to see. Well, I kind of want to see Ben Reilly. Yeah, but.
Not really, because he's the same guy. He's just, I mean, I like his costume.
It would still be the same actor, just with a different dye job.
Haircut, yeah. Yeah. Change his haircut and just dye job, yeah.
Yeah.
But everything else was the same.
Exactly. But like, just it's Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And this is one of my biggest issues with Marvel Comics right now is the fact that they have all these characters that are established and they just have somebody else play the role of that character now. Like we have somebody else's Thor, somebody else's Captain America, somebody else's Iron Man, somebody else's the Hulk, somebody else's Spider-Man, somebody else's Wolverine, and I can go on.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. And like this is something like I didn't grow up on these new characters who have no established identity.
Yeah. You have to rebuild an identity off of something that already has an identity.
Of something that already exists from somebody else.
Yeah.
It's like one thing I like about DC, like okay, they went ahead and they pulled the trigger a few years back and they made Dick Grayson Batman.
That's cool.
Yeah, that was cool. Because
technically the story of Dick Grayson,
it's basically from the very moment that he was brought in as Robin, it's like you're gonna be Batman.
Eventually,
one day. They did the story. Okay, you're Batman, but at the end, they brought Bruce back. Bruce is Batman.
There is no Batman without Bruce Wayne, unless it's Sarah McGinnis. Then, but even that universe, it's only
that's
Bruce Wayne's old.
Future.
Yeah.
And it's like this, like like.
It's fine to take some of the place, but they don't like get rid of them. They don't say they don't exist anymore.
Exactly. Like you can't just go around like killing off characters and like just replacing them with somebody else.
Yeah.
And expect I was like, oh yeah, no, it's cool. And then like people buy those issues because it's a publicity stunt.
Yeah.
They buy them at first and then guess what? They get dropped. The sales go down. Nobody cares.
No, they want the originals.
Like like Bruce Wayne will always be Batman. Spider-Man will always be
Peter Parker,
and Goku will always beat Superman. Those are the 3 rules of the universe.
Well, there's another rule that is always going to be forever, and that's Superman can't die. In any DC comic books, he can't die. He is their big cash out. He is every hero is based off him. He was the first superhero written. Everyone else is just versions of him, different versions. But all of his powers are in some way seen in other characters. Thor shares a lot of his abilities. They tried making them 3 different times, and they never got it right.
The whole reason Thor exists in the Marvel comics
is for Superman.
Is because of Superman. Yeah. He's like, I want to make a character stronger than Superman, but I want to explain slightly. And he's like, and I want to explain the reason why he flies.
Yeah.
With the whole hammer thing.
He just throws it. He's just throwing his hammer, just holding on to it.
Exactly. And
but yeah, like there's just certain things you're just not supposed to do. And I mean, technically you can do anything you want in comic books, but there are rules with comic books. If you want to make a new Hulk, then just make a new Hulk. Don't kill the old Hulk off. Just make someone else go through the same experiment or be the cause of this experiment.
And you know what's sad is they already did this whole experiment thing of making a new Hulk. It's when when they did Red Hulk. It's a completely different character.
No,
it was an antagonist to fight the Hulk.
Yeah, but he was an old man.
Yeah.
And it doesn't make sense.
But at the time you didn't know. And not even that. I'm talking about Scar. The Hulk
son. I'm surprised he wasn't the main Hulk. Why didn't you just make him the main Hulk?
It's already established. It's already there.
Scar kills his father. Like,
Yeah,
they have that story, and then he is a tragic character now.
Yeah.
And then you find out that he was being manipulated by somebody.
Exactly.
And then you can actually have him as the main focal point. Just rename all the comic books. Just Scar then.
Or not even just have Scar calling himself the Hulk now.
Yeah. He takes his father's mantle.
Yeah, he takes his father's mantle.
He wants to redeem his father.
But instead you have Amadeus Cho somehow became the Hulk. He's totally awesome Hulk. And
Really?
That's what the title is called. It's
totally awesome.
It's fucking stupid. Oh,
fucking retarded.
I forgot to mention earlier. Somebody else's Miss Marvel. Anyways,
actually, the Miss Marvel thing, I'm actually okay with her. Because she seems like a fangirl.
Because she is a fangirl, and
but
Carol Danvers is Captain Marvel.
Yeah, so she's actually starting out, and that's fine. That's like a nice new beginning. It's something interesting. You see a girl who is younger and doesn't have the experience, and she's slowly learning these powers.
Yeah, and also
just the artwork is really shitty.
And I get it. Like you're trying to make all these characters, you're putting like minorities in characters, and you know, I understand that. As a Hispanic man, like I would love to see a Puerto Rican superhero because we don't have one.
How is it not one Puerto Rican superhero in the main say? How difficult is it to write that?
Yep, but no, everybody else. And it's fucking stupid. Like it's all a publicity stuff.
It is. The thing is, they don't give a shit about selling. It's like, oh, we just need a little boost.
We need a boost because like we want everybody's money, not just this one person's money. And
they always switch it back. It's always 6 months.
Yeah, or whenever the next movie comes out, they'll switch it right back around.
Like right now, Falcon is Captain America. Wait until Infinity War. Was it Infinity Wars?
Yeah.
Wait until that comes out. Bam! Captain America's back to being Captain America.
Right before Civil War happened, Steve Rogers was no longer Captain America.
Yeah, he was old as fuck.
He was old. Now, hey, guess what? He's young again. He's Captain America again. But Falcon's also Captain America, so there's two of them. And apparently Captain America now is an agent of Hydra the whole time, but not really, because it turns out that they alter his memories with a cosmic cube, so he thinks he was an agent of Hydra the whole time where he wasn't, and it's...
Okay, I'm gonna say this.
It's fucking stupid.
It is stupid, but what if they actually did that? Like they actually...
That's what they're doing right now!
No, I mean, no, like not like a cosmic cube, that like he is actually working for Hydra.
Oh, like he was Hydra the entire time?
Like he's slowly building this, like an army against the Avengers.
It would make no sense.
I'm not saying it makes sense, I'm just saying as a comic book, does anything in comics make sense? You have a blonde-haired man throwing hammers at people. You have a dude in a metal suit flying around, everyone's okay with it. No one's questioning why Tony Stark keeps building satellites around the planet. No one keeps questioning why he has a literally army of Iron Men and no one's controlling him. He can literally start a war and almost no one can stop him. He's literally built suits to stop his friends. No one... This is not a threat? This isn't a problem for anybody?
Well, the problem is he's an alcoholic, so then he'll never do it.
What if Ultron just took over all of his suits and just unleashed
He did! In Age of Ultron!
Well, we saw the comic book. Yeah, the comic book one. But honestly, that Age of Ultron was stupid the way it ended. Yeah. Oh, just Vision. Just stop Vision. Okay. Done. Whatever. But this movie is really, really good. Hopefully it stays this way, and they just keep making more and more beautiful movies.
I'm really excited for this movie. As a matter of fact, I give this trailer 3 quacks out of 3.
Oh my god, you can't do that. No one's ever gotten 3 quacks.
I just did.